woke up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you. If I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on our home team. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Breaks through the contact, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Dak going to start out going to the air. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. It's a gain of 17. Prescott. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to 20.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Hey, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Go to 52.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Williams. His first throw of the game.
He must have his curl flats set to like 30 yards. So I thought that was a deep blue. It's kind of crazy.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Mark Andrews, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Our home team, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he...
Yeah, he's got his curl blast set really deep.
That turns out to be 36 yards.
Just going to go underneath.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Here's Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. This defense for the Cowboys, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Down man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7.
Now an audible here into something else. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Williams going to look to throw again. Now a run here off the arc, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Caleb Williams, a 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
All right, JB, I'm going to teach you a crazy good play on the goal line. So, unless he's really smart, everybody leaves square wide open right here when you roll out. And honestly, that play shouldn't have worked, but it did.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
All right, well, that shouldn't have happened.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
He's across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there. All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone.
First down. It's a gain of 56 yards. And a Cowboy.
Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 45, 47. Here we go, 47. Go to 54, go to 54. All right.
Prescott to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
We're going to 54. Line in. We're going to 53. We're going to 54. Line in.
Prescott yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted.
Turnover on downs.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shot. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Looking to throw is Williams. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they can just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. The pass complete to Odunze. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Play action. Now Williams. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. He'll try and do this himself. Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for just 3. That will bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 4-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
53. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 50. What do you take out?
Looking to throw. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
And again, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
First down, Prescott. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
It's a gain.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Mixon will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
13. Our home team, 8. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny.
They got his man complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
A gain of 24 yards.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Operating from the gun, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
I'm throwing way too many passes that should be picked.
But it'll be 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Williams looking to do it himself. It's caught at the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A minute 52 to play until halftime. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Williams with a little touch pass forward. They put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Rolling from 21 yards away. And his guys are going to retake the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he's got it. The try for two is successful and pushes the lead up to a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. Their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is good. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Go, get out there. All right, hey, kill. Here go 46.
Prescott from the gun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
How did he get behind a deep blue?
A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute
didn't
of
make
the
any
first
sense.
half.
The kicker on
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Honestly, I have no idea how he got behind a deep blue.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll try to do it himself. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And his guys have once again taken the lead. They'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Williams looking to do it himself. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
We're going to 54. Hey, kill.
Final play of the half. Prescott. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final time.
There's actually no way he got that off. 4 seconds to run across the middle of the field. It's kind of crazy.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
66-yard field goal.
Officially a 66-yard attempt.
Oh my God, made it. That's crazy.
It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half.
24. Visitors 23. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown.
talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for two.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete.
That sucks. He was wide open, too.
Our home team 30, visitors 23.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. In trouble, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Going to 53.
Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What is that?
To throw, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Williams looking to do it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's Williams. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they do.
Caleb's amazing, honestly.
But he makes it all the way to
He might be the best quarterback I've had.
Like my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
to throw. Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Williams with a little touch pass forward. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago.
Honestly, I'm totally fine with the field goal.
A lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers,
Definitely not going to go for it.
They run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They'll look to throw for it.
Keep stunting.
He'll try and do this himself. And it's caught. Touchdown. Roma Dunze. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
To the air again, Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got it with the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And Prescott is going to change things up here.
I don't think he has an audible into an RPO. I really hope not. Otherwise, it's a touchdown.
They'll look to throw again.
Let me switch. Oh, that's a dumb throw. That might have been the dumbest throw I've seen all season. And there he goes. Quits. Nope. There.
This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe
You gotta throw that away, buddy.
Earlier in the game, but give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
I see something stupid like that. See if that'll work.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll rifle this one deep.
So dumb.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
It's because he's playing cover 4. Like every play.
41 yards.
I would say just
That's so dumb.
to the total big plays he's think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
Oh, that's a terrible pass. What was that?
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Williams with a little touch pass forward. This one
it's a bad play.
To the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
I'm with the field goal.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing is Williams.
It's good coverage.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to.
If he comes out and block, I'll do a kick or flip pass.
No,
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Prater's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
I don't know what that route is, but it gets open. Is he just like throwing a streak?
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is taken in at the 5.
See, I don't know why that's open every play. That must be a glitchy play or something.
A gain of 37.
Doesn't really help him much, though. He's got 23 points in the 4th quarter.
When we come back, we'll return with more after this. You're
What are
watching
you
the
gonna call?
NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail
For his sake, it better be a run.
Play.
All right, there you go.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
At the 3-yard line.
See ID in the back. Really?
Tight ends in motion.
Can't call the same run twice in a row, bro.
But that's about all. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But
Dude,
that's exactly what happened.
let me man him up. I was trying to man him up with a DN.
So now it's 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
47. We're going to 54 right here.
What?
Going quickly out to the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Really?
Kevontae Turpin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
The fact that he still threw that and he saw my user.
To a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, that could have been a fumble.
Right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Let's run some options with Rodgers.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter.
Oh my God! That's so stupid of me.
And this is going to be brought back.
Alright, now we gotta really play. I didn't even know they could do that.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help
What
get
was
them back in
that?
this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about
it. All right, I gotta lock in.
How can we get ourselves
That's crazy. I thought I had an easy win.
Team going? This definitely qualifies.
So dumb. Whatever. 4th and short, that should have been stopped, but it wasn't. And then an option that goes for 6? What in the world?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
I don't think I've ever lost by winning by that much in the 4th quarter. I don't think that's going to happen.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to.
But still, that is kind of crazy.
Stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Williams looking to do it himself. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Dude, just stop calling cover 4. Maybe that wouldn't happen.
47 yards.
This game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there is a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
From the gun, here's Swift. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Adunze, a 16-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to it at Brooks home. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
This possession means so much to them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Yes. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's Prescott. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't
I think he's mad right now.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
For a touchdown real quick before he leaves.
Back to throw. Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
What is up?
Williams with a little touch pass for him.
Get in there, Doomsday. Really?
They need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh, man. It's not going nowhere.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And he's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players
let's see.
the line to get him.
I really have a play here. Maybe here. Sniper.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself.
Oh, wrong button.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10.
Dak Prescott's an X Factor. Trying to switch stick over to him.
Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, throws the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cowboys, first down.
47.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Dak.
First down, Cowboys.
And this is
To the house.
intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead, and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top of that touchdown. Now he's got to play out his final minutes, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Visitors, 37.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the return here.
He's got to quit, right?
At the 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Good starting field position for them here as they
Nice Rodgers then.
at their 35-yard
Just
line.
realized that.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep.
Good switch.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, somebody
He's wide open, too.
Or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense...
Did Caleb Williams just get injured?
You may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
20, 10.
Really hope not.
He's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're off.